So it is done. You, the god of light. I, the god of dark. Balance. We should be proud of what we've accomplished. And all that's yet to come.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. A new divine rose. A true heir to the Seven. More powerful than ever. And united Rivellon in its battle against the Void. All across the realm he was worshipped and adored. Humans, lizards, elves and dwarves all rallied to his banner. The great allegiance stood once more, but war raged on. With the aid of the demon divine and his vast demonic armies, the God King was pushed back into the very depths of the Void. But he was never truly defeated. Still, the new divine was hailed as the greatest hero Rivellon had ever seen. Alas, harmony was not to last. The demon divine desired ever more power. The demon wars began. Rivellon was ravaged. The divine held his ground, if barely. Desperate, the people prayed for the rise of a new Godwoken once more. As for me, I was freed of the God King's terrible tyranny. I avoided an eternity of pain and suffering. Now I fight for the other side. Now I fight for the divine.
Malady stands tall and...
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for you. Get an eyeful. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time. You've unleashed a powerful evil on our realm, you know. There's no telling who'll survive it. You know, I had looked forward to something of a vacation. A bottle of something strong, a lover or 300. Now, it seems you'll pay for that.
Losa stares straight at...
So, divinity is yours? Or does it belong to some other? Is there someone else in there, pulling the strings?
Tarquin pauses. He adopts a thin smile, but cannot conceal the wariness in his eyes.
I haven't decided yet. Perhaps I'll lay low for a while.
Tarquin looks like he's about to unleash a cutting remark for a moment, but he thinks better of it.
But of course you are.
I've never been fond of what the Divine stands for, but I must say, it's rather exciting to say I'm personally acquainted with one.
Ifan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is neither affection nor blame in his expression. Her mouth meets yours and devours you with predatory abandon. Somewhere in the recent...
Something to remember me. Who knows? A nice cottage, but a girl needs some.
Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound. His own voice joining the cacophony that you can hear.
The future lies above, not below.
That you could hear. For now...
Don't you have somewhere...
I suppose it's time for me to explore a new form of eternity. I suppose it's time for me to...
me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does. I will always be an ally to those that I am at the ready. Reform my ways. How adorable.
Her eyes flick down to your mouth. Her mouth meets...
Something to remember me by. Who knows? But a girl needs some.
You look out to the endless beyond. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. War raged on. Arx remained the center of power as the races united behind the Divine. But it also became the focus of the demons' attacks. Arx would see many more long years of war. Vulnerable as it was to the machinations of the demons who infiltrated the houses, the ancient empire of lizards was soon brought to its knees. When the truth of the Divine's betrayal was revealed, Justinia withdrew the dwarves from the fight against the demons. Isolated from the Alliance, the dwarves were ill-prepared when the demons attacked. Few survived. With Lucian gone, the elves reluctantly joined the Divine Alliance. Their place in the war on the Void would entirely depend on the integrity of the new Divine. When they learned of the Divine's deal with the demon, they gathered together, opened a portal, and left Rivellon forever. To where, no one knows. But sometimes the trees whisper a name, Nemesis. The elves may have made a terrible mistake. One last Black Ring priestess survived the Void War. When the demons came, she fled into the wilderness. And there, after 39 days and 39 nights, she saw a man calling her name from another plane. His name, Damien. Young Han grew up a warrior and became one of the Alliance's greatest generals. But even he could not win the war. Almira and Mihaili settled in an abandoned homestead. The locals liked and respected Almira. She never wanted for help, and deals always fell to her favor. Outsiders were often suspicious, but no local would speak against her. With a new Divine at the helm, Malady had a powerful ally, until the war with the demons began. Then, Malady the half-demon fell under suspicion from both sides. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy ever witnessed, Tarquin found the new Rivellon unchallenging. He became obsessed with a supposed new world on another plane of existence. One day, he vanished and was never seen in Rivellon again. Jehan, the demon hunter, found the demon wars deeply worrying, and also terribly good fun. Sahala herself led the elves out of Rivellon. The time had come for her people to set down their roots elsewhere. Tova, her mother, was Sahala's most trusted warrior. And then there was you. For how much of this do you take credit or blame? And what kind of divine were you as the world battled on? Did you show mercy or strength? Did you sacrifice others as Lucian had done? Did you regret becoming divine? Should you have given your soul and sealed the veil? Did you regret your deal with the demon divine? Or was the price of power just something that had to be paid? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.